Happy Wednesday. I'm Flying Flamingo Jade. I'm Cupcake Krista. Let's see who we have on our show this week. I am so excited. Happy Wednesday. I'm Flying Flamingo Jade. I'm Cupcake Krista. Let's see who we have on our show this week. I am so excited.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hi, Krista. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's the weather like
Chilling.
down there?
74 and beautiful.
And beautiful. You had to throw that in there too, huh?
I'm sorry. And mosquitoes?
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So tonight our special guest is Jacki Hartman. Jacki, are you around and want to join in with us, or did we scare her off? There she is. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Girls Just Want to Fly, and thank you for joining us tonight and taking the time to be with us. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So, got some people in the chat already. Jacki, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm from Central Illinois. It's about 30 minutes from Springfield. Yep.
Okay. All right. So are you a flyer or are you a watcher, or?
I fly.
You do?
Yes.
So what do you fly?
I fly a Moster 185 Adventure Primus.
Okay.
And then I fly the MacPara Charger 25 meter wing.
25. Okay. Yep. I fly a Charger also. Where did you go to school?
I went to Fowler, Illinois, the Fly PPG school.
Okay. When did you do that?
I trained in May of this year.
This year. Okay.
Yeah.
And now does your husband fly also?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Does he do foot launch or trike?
He does foot launch.
And you do trike?
Right.
Okay. Got any kids?
Got two boys,
2 boys. How old are they?
9 and 5.
Okay. What do they think of mom and dad flying?
They think it's cool, but they're kind of used to it now. So it's if they see us flying, it's no big deal.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think they've got any interest in it sometime?
They've mentioned a couple times that maybe once they get older, they could fly, but that just scares me. So I don't know.
All right. Ever maybe consider them going up on a tandem at all?
Yeah, I was thinking about letting them try with the guy that trained me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Krista, you got anything?
Yeah, so your husband foot launches, what made you pick a trike as opposed to foot launching?
Because I'm a paraplegic and I don't have the use of my legs.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
I might have forgot to tell her that.
Oh.
You might have.
Hey, that's all right.
Sorry.
So I'm really interested because you had actually, like I was telling you earlier, Deweese, I'm hoping Deweese and Randy can come in later. She introduced me by passing on some of your videos that you had made, you and your husband made. And one of your videos, or maybe it was just one of them that you sent, you guys had specially made your trike, right? Or customized some things for you?
Right. The Fly PPG custom made the trike
Okay.
for us. Yep.
So what I saw in the video or the picture was you have like where your feet are, you
Mhm.
have a steering column that comes up between your legs then, right?
Right. And that's just for getting on and off the field.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, because that's what I was wondering is if you've got your hands on the brakes and you're bringing it up, because I watched and you do have your hands up, you know, how were you? I mean, if you have to move over
Right,
with the wing, does it kind of go off on its own then? Kind of.
They made the bike or the trike to where it can self-steer under the wing. So I don't have to worry about, steering that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So if you guys were able to see the video this week, I think I had a couple of your launches in the intro. So if I can maybe show some of those a little bit later, otherwise. Let's see. Do you guys own your own equipment right now?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I mean, I know it's fairly new. Anything that you're interested that maybe Santa or somebody, could bring you someday, any new equipment that you'd be interested in?
No, probably not. I tried doing a new wing or trying out one of my husband's wings about a month ago, and it didn't turn out so good. It scared the crap out of me. I about wrecked. So I decided there that I'm not gonna branch out and try different wings, at least until I get more experience.
What kind of wing was it? You're on a 25, so what?
It was was it solo? Yeah, a Dudek solo.
How big is that?
21.
Oh, so there's a little bit of a difference then.
Yeah, in the just the what do you call it? The inputs were a lot different, and I wasn't quite used to that. And I was putting way too much input, and the wing got crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm kind of scared myself to try new stuff yet. So I'm finally got my muscle memory down on as to what I like and everything, and don't really want to change it right now.
Yeah.
Either.
You either, Krista?
No, Shane either.
Oh,
Other people are like, try my wing. He's like, nah, I'm good.
yeah.
Still happy with what he's got, I guess.
All right. Do we have any questions in the chat? I've been kind of, okay.
Well, DP's in the house, so
Hey, DP.
that's what I've seen so far. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How many flights about are you at now?
Around 25.
25? Do you keep track of your flights in a logbook or on
No.
an app or
Just in my head.
just in your head? Okay. What apps do you use, if you use any, or your husband? Do you remember?
I don't use any. He does all that for me. And he uses Wendy, Ryan Carlton, and
Oh.
some other ones.
Okay. All right. You said you guys have had some crappy weather down there too, so you haven't been able to fly lately either, right?
Right. And it's too cold for me.
Yeah. Is your husband plan on flying throughout the winter at all?
Maybe a couple flights. He has a flight suit and he goes up sometimes in the winter, but
Okay.
probably not much.
Where did he get his flight suit from? Do you know?
From Fly PPG.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. What are some of your scariest moments so far, if you have any?
The scariest moment so far was when I tried to switch wings. That
Oh.
was probably my worst flight takeoff yet. But other than that, the only other scary stuff I go through is I don't have my bump tolerance. So anytime there's bumps, I freak out. And
I'm with you there.
yeah,
I'm getting a little bit better, but it's slow coming with that one.
yeah,
So like I said, when I took the dog up a week ago, it's like it was bouncing around quite a bit, and I was like, I've got her along too. It's like I don't need her, causing more issues or anything with me too. So I came back down.
mhm.
So what about some of your best moments so far?
Those would probably be during training because I had the trainer in my ear and I felt more comfortable. And probably my first solo flight, that was pretty exciting. And then I had a morning flight there where I didn't really like the morning flight because I hate getting up early, but it was really pretty with the sunrise and everything. And that was a good one.
Yeah. I guess some people prefer the sunrise and some people prefer the sunset flights. And I don't know. I think I like kind of both of them. Just depends on if I get some coffee in me and if the flight is nice and smooth in the morning as you're still trying to wake up. But I don't know, those sunrise and sunsets are just beautiful. And it's like pictures don't do it justice. That's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Will Fly in the chat. He is asking, what's your favorite part about flying?
Probably getting to fly with my husband and experiencing it together. It's cool.
Whose idea was it to do
Definitely his. Yes, for sure. I don't know that I'd be flying if he wasn't a flyer. So
this? Same here. I thought I was going to be sitting in a lawn chair taking videos and pictures. And he's like, oh no, you're doing this with me. What?
yeah, I started out just being the picture taker, but he talked me into giving it a try.
Yeah. I had to do a tandem just to see if I would pass out leaving Earth. And once I was up there, the other instructor that took me up, had GoPros around me, and I'm like, just get away. It's like I thought the scenery was just beautiful. I wanted to enjoy it.
Mhm.
I was taking it all in, and it's like it's I don't know, you can't even explain it once you're up there. It's just you have to experience it for sure.
Right. That's what I did. I took a tandem before I trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did not think it was going to be for me, but once I was up there, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Mhm.
So, Krista,
Well, you're stealing my questions, Jake.
I'm sorry.
I was going to ask you it's okay, what got you into, we knew your husband was into it. So did you just want to see what it was all about? Or he
No.
convinced you?
He really wanted somebody to fly with back home. So that's why I did it.
Deweese has a question. Do you know what your highest altitude you've been at?
It's a funny question, actually, because in the beginning, I would go so high. And at one point, I did my first cross country flight with other flyers. I was up there before everybody else. And then I was just kind of cruising. I didn't know how high I was because I couldn't tell. And I got on my radio and I was like, where's everybody at? And then my instructor had gotten on. He said, we're about a mile below you. I'm like, oh, he's like, come on down. So I don't know how high that was, but it was pretty high.
Pretty quiet up
It's
there.
already
when
on
you
the Mile High Club.
Yep. Pretty quiet up there as you were gliding down, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I wasn't moving. It felt like I was just kind of stuck. I'm like, well, this isn't fun. I'm not going anywhere.
Let's see, what else? What's the favorite, Nick Griffith? What is your favorite place that you flew so far?
I haven't flown very many places besides there's a field about 10 minutes from our house that we can fly out of. And I flew there, but then we went to EFD where I only flew for maybe 10, 15 minutes because it was so crazy with all the flyers and I got scared, but that was a cool place just because it was something different than what I was used to, but it scared me.
Did you fly the night that everybody flew for Michael?
No, I didn't. I flew the
Crowded?
following night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard it was pretty beautiful and I saw some videos of that.
Yeah, the lantern lighting was really pretty and it was neat.
Yeah, we were kind of bummed we didn't make that one. It was just a little too far for only 2 days worth for us. Let's see. DP is asking, does she enjoy powered paragliding or just doing it for her hubby? If he decided to stop, would she keep flying?
If he decided to stop, I would probably stop because I only fly when he flies because I don't want to fly by myself. So I would probably stop, but I do enjoy it. It's just still nerve-wracking for me. I haven't got to the point where I'm comfortable with it yet.
Right. Totally get that. So is there any other special equipment that you need at all?
No, not really.
Just
I
that
have
awesome
I have a leg strap that I have to put on to keep my knees together, but other than that, not really.
Okay. All right. And it's pink. I liked it.
Yes, bright pink.
And what color is your wing?
The wings blue and orange and white, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember that in the videos.
Yep.
Let's see. Krista, you got anything else or Shane?
How long have you been flying, Jackie?
I trained this year in May, so not too long.
In May?
Yeah.
6 months? Okay. 25 flights, that's pretty good for 6 months. I
Yeah.
think, but I don't fly.
Right. I didn't get very many flights in with my training. I think I only had 7 because when I trained, it was bad weather conditions. So unfortunately, I only was able to do maybe 7 flights there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Would you recommend that school or do you plan on going to further schools, like maybe getting your tandem?
No, I don't want my tandem. I don't trust myself putting somebody else's life in my hands. So no, I won't be doing that. But I would like my husband to get it.
For your kids?
Or me to go with him. And then I don't have to. Yeah.
Good plan.
So
Yeah.
where do you fly when you and your husband go up? Like if you'd go out earlier tonight, where would you go?
Probably to the field that's about 2 minutes away from us. This guy has a lot of property that he lets us use his field to fly out of. Or we go to a small town airport in Palmyra, Illinois, and then they let us use their airstrip as well.
Okay. So I know you mentioned that your trike, you don't have to put your hands on that steering. How does it do a self-steering?
I'm not sure the mechanics and everything behind it. I just know that wherever the wing goes, the trike will just follows the wing.
Okay. All right.
How many fly-ins have you been to?
We've been to Parafright Fest at Fly PPG. It's their big Halloween one. It's super fun. And then EFD was our first big one. But that's all that I've been to.
So
Any
DP
planned?
Oh, sorry.
We would like to go to Bad Apples, and then Dave Purden's is where we'd like to go to too.
Well,
Close to
we'll
you.
see you at both, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because Krista's originally from Ohio and her husband
Yeah.
goes up there every year, and we'll try it again, maybe. We almost didn't get to leave because we got stuck in the mud.
Oh
Bring
yeah,
a
I heard
different
that.
camper.
Because of all the rain, because the hurricane that had come up, that extra rain that came through that valley. So DP, he was the one that asked the question about your trike and the equipment. And he said, thanks for the honesty. So awesome that she is tackling powered paragliding with her disability, no matter what the freaking reason. She's inspiring. DP is an amputee. And he just did his training not too long ago with One Up Adventure and does foot launch. So he's been working at it and everything.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, you're inspiring him. So let's see, what else? Any other paramotor family that you have near you at all? How many people around your area?
So far, it's just me and my husband. We don't really know anybody else around the area. We have a couple people interested that are thinking about maybe training, but just us.
Okay.
How far away is your school?
An hour and a half. So we do go there sometimes and fly with them if they're going to do a cross country flight, or they're just going to go up. They'll text us and let us know, and we'll go over there too.
Cool.
Nick Griffith has a question. Hang on one second. Sorry. Nick Griffith is asking, have you seen Eric DeForest skydiving trike? Have you seen that at all?
I have not.
Okay.
Me either.
Kelby
Have to look that up.
Cox is asking, any word on going to the Warrior Games with Resurgence PPG? Oh, okay. Do you guys have any questions for any of our people in the chat at all on equipment or flying, or if anybody is near where Jackie and her husband Sean are, if you guys know any LZs for them? Or hey Jackie, have you ever heard of ppgzone.com? Check it out sometime. It's a website, and a gentleman had put that together, and you can register you and your husband as pilots. And so if, like us, we're traveling and we come through your area, we can check to see where there's other pilots in that part of the country, and he can reach out that way. That's how we found when we went out to my husband's parents out in Washington State. We ended up finding a guy out there, and we ended up meeting up with them, and he was an instructor out there, and he did it right from his backyard. And right now they're on the news because they're flooded in northern Washington. So and we got him to be on one of the shows one night on Clear Prep TV and had him interviewed.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That's neat.
Yeah, Josh Perry is the one that I believe put that website together. So question, is the LZ
Brian
that you fly out of have room for people to camp and fly? My husband is asking.
Yes, it does. My husband had put together a small group for like a small fly-in, and they brought their campers and stuff and flew. So
Cool.
yeah,
When did he do that?
in September, I believe,
Oh.
this year. Yeah.
Okay. So how far away is that from where you're, like, that place?
That place is about 30 minutes from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far are you from Chicago?
4 hours, I think.
Okay. All right. Angela from Las Vegas is in here. Hey, Angela and Tony. She wants to know who's Jackie's favorite YouTube flyette.
I don't know that many since I'm so new. I just know the big names that everybody knows, and they're not the girls though. I only know, Tucker and what the heck? I don't know that many.
All right.
All right. Shane says never trust a skinny chef. Shane, you know that name?
Now she does. Yep.
Brian did have a question in here.
Okay.
Brian Waller, email. She's not sure what her highest she's flown before, but have you taken your phone out for a selfie yet? From Brian Waller.
Yes, I have a couple times very cautiously taken it out. I still haven't gotten to the point where I can let go of my brakes for very long. And so I do it long enough to snap that selfie and then right back into my pouch and then back to holding on to the brakes.
All right. I'm going to share, if I can. Oh, also, do you have any videos? Yes, I know that. And Deweese knows that. So why don't you let everybody know where you're at on social media so they can watch your videos and subscribe to you?
My channel is called Hell on Wheels, and wheels is spelled WHEELZZZ. But I have maybe 8 or so videos on there right now.
And they're pretty good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Still new at the video stuff. I'm not very good at editing quite yet, but working on that.
All right. So can you see this? Okay. I'm going to play this. That's cool. Oop. So is that your normal, or was that your training facility? Your normal place
This was the LZ that's 10 minutes away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see if I can get another one for you here. I think this one's just a picture. Nice pink trike.
It's really easy to spot me in the sky.
Yeah. Do you have a pink net too?
No, I don't, but I kind of want one.
I know somebody who can hook you up with one. My husband, I'll have him make one. I have a pink one.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Any other questions out there? Let's see, we got another picture here. So you guys can see how they made the trike for her then. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it works great.
And you have a Moster 185, you said?
Right. Yes, I do. And then my
Is that-
husband flies the same thing, except his is a Pluma.
Okay. Nick Griffith is asking if that's a retracted trike.
Retracted trike. No, it's not.
All right. Let's see. One more video and then your selfie. I like this one.
They're back again. Woo! That was a good one.
Is that your husband?
Yes. He was excited because I was having a lot of crappy launches and I finally did a good launch. So he was happy for me.
Yep. Exactly. And to prove that you take your phone out very carefully. Cute little selfie. Oh, cool. Anybody else got any questions? Jackie, Will Flies on your page and he says, Jackie has 192 subscribers. Who's going to be number 200? So they'll get you up there some also.
Cool.
Yeah. Will Fly's got good videos too, so check him out. He does good ones. Shane's been putting out some flying videos. Never trust a skinny chef, Shane.
Okay.
Linda Anderson says she loves your pink trike.
Thank you.
Yep. And let's see. But I want to thank Linda, Aaron I, DPs, Mark McElroy, Paralife PPG to come in, and Brian Waller, Angela and Tony from Vegas. Nick Griffith, Chris Crystal is saying hi to Jackie.
Hey, Chris.
And your husband. Let's see what else. Bill H. and Kelby Cox. She already did mention her best and worst flying, but let's see, do you have any other places that you want to go? I know I've got like Moab is on my bucket list.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I would like to go to Moab. The pictures look so pretty, but I kind of need more experience, I think, before I try that.
Or beach flying.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, we did
But
that in, go ahead.
I just need to get flotation probably before I do that.
Yeah. We did that after Moonshiners. We went out to Outer Banks and I stayed right along the shore.
Yeah.
And Eric said he had his GoPro on and he thought he saw either dolphins or sharks. And of course the GoPro didn't turn on or shut off on him. So,
Oh,
and the guys always say if it's not on video, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, Krista, you got any other questions at all?
Oh, we got a great one from DP. What was the most difficult part of your training?
I would say the most difficult was just learning to kite it with the motor kiting. Because I did kiting before I did motor kiting, they had me hook up to the tow machine and they would tow me in and I would learn how to control my wing that way. But then after that, I had to do the motor kiting with actually starting the engine and just learning the throttle control and controlling the wing at the same time, controlling the throttle. That was probably the most difficult, and it still is the most difficult for me.
Your husband disagrees. He says it's getting up in the morning,
Well, that
which is what my husband, that's exactly what my husband would say. So we're all good.
that he only says that because during training one time I was supposed to get up in the morning and I didn't because I wasn't feeling it, but that was only one time.
I'd say you have a major learning curve, and the fact that you're doing this is very inspiring. Something I will not do, but I'm truly inspired by you.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Your husband says Costa Rica, though.
No. Oh.
Guys, got any other questions? Otherwise, Jackie and Sean said that they'd be willing to stick around for a little while for the after show. Let's see, Brian Waller said,
I have more questions.
what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Any SIVs planned in your guys' future?
SIVs. What's that?
It will help your bump tolerance, if you will. So they put you and make you do crazy things to your wing and then respond, react.
Yeah, no. No. I don't want to do acrobatics or anything like that. That's no, not for me.
Cool. Good thought. What about your husband?
Probably not, because he's really not into any of that either.
No.
oh, just wait. When you turn your back on them and you look, you catch them out of the corner of their eye, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Mine is.
And my husband's not a good influence. Stay away from this
Yeah.
guy.
Or will fly. Anyway,
You don't have to, but you can put stalls and stuff.
Jackie, is there anything that you would like to talk about that may inspire other gals that are listening to this or watching this now or in the future that you'd be interested in sharing?
Just, I guess my main reason for flying, other than because my husband wanted me to, was just to get it out there for not just, women, but men or anybody that might have some kind of limitation or disability where they don't think that they could do or participate in this sport. So I just wanted to get the awareness out for that, especially for people with any type of problem or limitation.
All right. Question.
Angela has a question.
Oh, so go ahead.
No, she just says, do you have any advice for new flyers? From Angela.
Keep your hands up, because I don't do that. I always forget to. So that's would be my advice, is to make sure you keep those hands up when you're launching, or if you have any kind of wing issue, just remember to keep your hands up.
So there's been a couple questions in here about, and I'm sorry, I don't know. I mean, I know about the resurgence, but Deweese and Kelby have asked if you're planning on doing the Warrior Games with the resurgence PPG.
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to them or been in touch with them about it, but I do know that they had had some interest in us coming. So we'll have to reach out to them and see what that's all about.
Okay, because at times we've got some contacts that we could probably give you too for that also.
Okay.
Nick Griffith, what's your most shoot moment?
Oh, shoot moment. Probably one time I was flying, I saw my wings start to go ahead of me, and that freaked me out a little bit. That was probably one. And then just my launches, most of my launches, I take off kind of wonky. So every time I do that, it's an oh shoot moment.
So what did you do when the wing was starting to come over you?
I checked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. DP is asking if you're willing to talk about your
How I became
I'm sorry, what?
how I became a
Yes.
paraplegic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, got lost in the comments.
I was in a car accident when I was 16 years old, and I was riding in the cargo area, and I got ejected from there and then broke my back at belly button area. So I lost feeling from the belly button down.
So you're like in the back of a pickup truck or something, or?
Like a SUV Trailblazer type
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you are an inspiration though. I mean, what other things have you done? Any other crazy things?
No, not really. I wouldn't say. This is by far the craziest. So
All right. Okay, I think I got everything else. Anybody else got any questions?
Well, DP has lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. So he is trying to become, or is a foot launcher. So I think he is just researching and understanding everybody's logic in it and what their choices of what they do. So just explain it DP.
yeah.
Question from Steve Clark video, wants to know if you fly with a reserve.
I do. Definitely.
Okay. Does your husband?
No, he doesn't, but I think he's going to be getting one because I've been on him about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you don't fly with
A
flotations.
flotation.
Yeah.
No, I don't. My husband had got one at EFD, but I don't think he's put it on yet.
Okay. All right. Where do you have your reserve?
It's on.
Is it in the front or where about do you have it mounted?
It's on the side.
Side?
Yeah. On my left side. Okay, right side. Right.
What side do you use your throttle on?
My right.
You're right. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Oh, another question is, what do you guys do for a living?
My husband's kind of a jack of all trades. He does a little bit of everything, and I stay at home and just basically stay at home mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Very important job.
Yes,
Definitely.
I think so.
All right. So Eric did put the code in the chat. So if anybody wants to join in afterwards, and Jackie's willing to have her husband come in and say hi also, and you guys can introduce yourself to both of them if you guys want. But otherwise, Jackie, I appreciate you taking the time out of your Wednesday evening to hang out with Krista and I and everybody else in the chat here. Do you have any other social media? Are you on, well, you're on Facebook. Are you just under Jacki Hartman?
Right. Yep. Jacki Hartman. And then I just have the YouTube channel.
Okay. Don't have Instagram or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So also just want to remind everybody that Monday nights, please 7 p.m. Central, watch Clear Prop TV. Tuesday nights, watch with Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane and Eric PPG Lear, the Tuesday night hangouts with the guys. And of course, our night and Thursday night, Linda's son, paraglidingtalk.com with Robert Michael. Check those out if you guys are not flying now that it's getting darker earlier. And Appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. What's up,
I
Krista?
have something to say. Okay, so Mark McRoy
Yeah.
from paralife.com. Paralyzedppg.com wants to know if you're interested in one of his shirts. They're amazing and soft, and he feels you're an inspiration and he wants to send one to you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
Do you have a color preference? He's got this color, gray, blue, red,
Green that your husband.
and black.
I like the one you're wearing.
All right, there you go, Mark. He knows. He already, yeah.
Okay, keep talking for a
We'll get
second.
with
I'm
you.
gonna find something.
Go ahead. Sorry, Jade.
No, that's you. I said, keep talking. I'm gonna try to find something for a second.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll get with you to get your address so he can send it to you. But these shirts are amazing. They're soft. Everyone loves them. Jade also sells fabulous t-shirts, which was in the beginning, tomahawk tees, which she never seems to advertise for herself. But you do have some amazing shirts. Therefore, we have to wear, I mean, we love wearing Mark's shirts, but anyway, girls just want to fly.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of making new ones and they were in the video too. So I've got the,
I know, I seen them. That's what I'm saying. That they were great.
yeah,
Well, there was actually comments you seen in the
I did
about
not.
your new shirt.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Well, I guess you have to go back and watch the show.
I
But yeah, in the beginning, people were like all about the shirt, so that's why I wanted to mention it for you.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So I put a page together and if you go to tomahawktees.com, I've got to do some altering on that a little bit more because I want to get rid of the small, medium, large picture of each color and stuff like that. But this logo is right now on the shirts. I have it on the front chest area and then the big logo on the back of different colors. And then we just started doing some tie-dye ones that say, want to get high. And then with the paramotor girl on the back with a flyer on the back also.
that's the one that seemed to be really hitting it on the.
Yeah. So yeah, I just made those this last weekend and if anybody's interested in any of that, check it out at tomahawktees.com. So, all right. So if you guys are done for the night, if Jackie and Sean want to stick around, by all means, come in and join in the chat with the comments and we'll talk to you guys next week. Stay
Okay.
safe, everyone.
Thank you.